Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to CM42 TV. We're here today to do something somewhat different yet somewhat familiar. Back in the day, I used to have a little series by the name of Last Call with CM42 TV, which was a 100% rip-off of Last Call with Scott Hall. Scott Hall's YouTube show that ran for a couple of months, I suppose, when I think it was right before he kind of went into the DDP program right before his big comeback and whatever. So I don't know what he was up to back in the day, but it was still a great YouTube show. Basically, it was him sitting down with Larry Sabisco and with whoever else was in his house at that particular moment, just as wrestling pals, and they'd watch classic wrestling matches and they'd just give a sort of alternate commentary on it. He did matches like Shawn versus Hogan from SummerSlam '05 and things like that, and it was really good. It was really funny and just so informal and something I guess we hadn't seen before. So then I started doing it here on CM42 TV, where I would watch a match of like a total random match and just sort of talk about my experience with the match and stuff. I have absolutely no right to do that. However, it was a bit of fun, so I thought I'd give it a go. And at the time, obviously I didn't care about copyright issues back in the day, but I had like the actual match footage in the bottom corner of the screen. And I feel like I could have done that again now. It was so much work back in the day to do that, by the way, because I had to try and get the content off YouTube or off a DVD or something. But then also, nowadays, since the channel's kind of doing a little bit better and is doing well, I suppose, in terms of view count and subscribers, I don't want to risk copyright strikes or whatever. So what I'm going to have to do for now the return of Last Call with CM42 TV is I'm going to have to rely on all of you to get the match up on the WWE Network or on your DVD, whatever match I'm watching, link it up with me and watch along with me. And I guess I'll watch it with you and I'll kind of give thoughts on the match as we go. So let's do it now for the first return installment. Since it's SummerSlam season, let's go back to last year and let's watch last year's SummerSlam main event. Brock Lesnar defends the Universal Championship against Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe in a fatal four-way match at SummerSlam 2017. So now what I need you to do is to go to, obviously, SummerSlam 17 on the WWE Network. And thankfully, the network are very kind to us and they've given us these wee moments where you can click on to skip to certain matches. Go to the moment for the main event. 3 hours, 24 minutes and 49 seconds. 3:24:49. That is your time code. Get it sorted now. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Get it up, get it running. And I'll give you a countdown to click play. And we will start watching the SummerSlam 2017 main event. Again, I have no idea how this is going to go. I don't know if this is going to be boring, if it's going to be pointless. But I thought I'd give it a go. I'm looking to try and get some more content, so let's give it a go. I'll speak into the microphone kind of like a commentator, like we're doing a podcast. And we'll watch the match together. So let's see, shall we? Ready to click play. In 3, we're going to go on go, by the way, okay? 3, 2, 1, go, okay? Ready? So 3 hours, 24 minutes, 49 seconds. Click play in 3, 2, 1, go. So here we go. Unfortunately, the time code here, the starting point here, is during the promo, which I don't have an issue with usually, but the time codes are usually really good. They're right on point, right at the start of the entrances. For quickness, they're great, especially. And even if like you're browsing through things and you can't remember which matches are on a certain pay-per-view, you don't need to go and Google it or get the DVD out. You can just kind of flick through the time codes and see what matches you're in store for. So, but this one's unfortunately started halfway through the promo package, which might be a tad confusing for our listeners and our viewers, but it's fine. So yeah, SummerSlam is very soon, a matter of weeks. I thought this would be a cool idea to go back to last year's SummerSlam, which I remember being okay. Nothing major happened. It was a very long show, but I suppose that's going to happen now. SummerSlam and everything's going to be 4 hours, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just takes ages. So we had Cena versus Corbin. I remember being terrible. Natalya versus Naomi. Big Cass versus Big Show. God almighty. Rusev versus Randy Orton in a 10-second match. Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw title. Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor. Finn as the Demon, which I remember being okay. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Rollins and Ambrose, which was really good. Owens versus AJ with Shane as the referee. That was good too. That actually was the best one of the series. Shinsuke versus Jinder Mahal for the title. Odd. and then this Fatal 4-Way main events, and plus the pre-show matches, but obviously they don't count, sadly, but so pretty decent show, nothing major, a few good matches, I suppose. This match here, this Fatal 4-Way, and the tag match, and the AJ and Owens match all ended up in my top 20 list from last year. I made that top 20 matches of 2017 video for Let's Watch Wrestling TV, my other channel, which has nearly 7,000 subscribers. But it's cheating because it's footage of wrestling stuff, isn't it? And it's reviews that people, that everybody can watch, like at an evergreen sort of level. I like to think CM42 TV is my baby, so the fact that I got over 1,000 subscribers, that was a big deal. But Let's Watch Wrestling nearly 7,000, that's not a big deal at all. So here we go. Joe coming out now. Joe challenging for the WWE Championship against AJ Styles this year at SummerSlam at 2018, which is... If you'd told me 6 or 7 years ago, that one of the main events, the rightful main event of SummerSlam one year, is going to be AJ versus Joe for the WWE title, I would have said, where you coming from, boy? Or girl? So, that's very exciting to see them. Because, I mean, obviously, AJ and Joe had great matches back in the day. Is their match going to be as good? They've had house show matches. They've had time to warm up, and people seem to be happy with them, so it should be fine. Now, this is right before No Mercy 2000. I was weird. I said No Mercy. No Mercy 2017, where Braun Strowman took on Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Oh my God, the boos for Roman. And that's when Strowman started getting really hot. Just before then, actually, during Braun Strowman's feud with Roman Reigns. Now, I was never a big Braun Strowman fan back then because I thought people were just getting behind him because he was beating Roman Reigns. Let's cheer the guy who's fighting Roman Reigns. So I'm a big Roman Reigns fan, so I was like, well, they're just doing that for the sake of it. You know what I mean? I actually like Roman Reigns, so I'm not cheering Strowman for the sake of it just because I thought that's what everybody else was doing. They're just cheering him for the sake of it. But then that feud ended and Strowman went on to do other things, and the reaction he's been getting to the Money in the Bank stuff, the Kevin Owens stuff, even the Nicholas stuff. Just ridiculous sort of ridiculous reactions and stuff, and it just shows that the people who get those reactions, they're going to be the man. That's why Cena was the man, that's why Roman is the man, that's why Stone Cold was the man, Triple H, The Rock. The reactions they were getting, good, bad, as long as it was just noise, just hitting you, whether you're in the arena, whether you're watching at home, whether you're doing this hooked up to a laptop, listening to it on earphones. If your ears are hit with those cheers and those boos and those reactions, that's a star. And that's why Roman Reigns is one of, if not the biggest star in the company right now. Ronda Rousey is probably the biggest star just now, but you know what I mean in terms of reaction-wise. Just noise hits you when Roman comes out. Good or bad, doesn't matter, The worst folk are people who get no reaction. But look at the boos, God almighty. I don't understand it. I really don't get it, man. Roman's been on the chase for 4 years. He's won the title twice, not long reigns, and when he had the reign with the title, all matches were really good, but still not enough. People just think we're feeding you Roman Reigns, take it, enjoy him. And then there's the CM Punk thing and the Daniel Bryan thing, and it's like, but those guys weren't involved. This is Roman now. I'll do a full video on Roman Reigns at some point, but I think he's one of the best workers in the company. I always watch his matches. There's people on Raw that I'll easily skip matches for and not feel bad about it. Don't need to watch him, don't need to watch her, don't need to watch you. But every time Roman's on, I'm fucking watching that, man. Have to. He's the man. So anyway, my point about Strowman ended up having his title match against Lesnar at No Mercy. People were thinking, why is it happening at No Mercy? It should have been at WrestleMania. And then we learned that it was going to be Roman versus Lesnar again at WrestleMania, just like this year at SummerSlam. But, well, here comes the pain. But Strowman ended up facing Lesnar, and as a collective WWE universe, I'll speak for everybody, it was rather disappointing. It was a bit of a letdown, sadly, because we were always assuming this was going to be one of the biggest main events in years. Strowman versus Lesnar. And it was a bit pish. Here he comes, Lesnar. Pyro? Is there pyro? I don't think there is pyro at this point. Nope. It's a shame. I wish they'd bring the pyro back. I know it's a cost-cutting thing, but with the TV deals, where they're making billions of dollars per episode, surely they can afford some pyro. understand they were going through some money issues a little bit before, and understand cost cutting is essential. But now they're getting these TV deals, they can easily bring back the pyro. The pyro just adds so much, and that's why I guess they're keeping it for WrestleMania, and they used it at WrestleMania, and that's fine because WrestleMania is the biggest thing. But so SummerSlam, it was getting a bit excessive, and I did think that as well. See, when they're using pyro all the time, everybody was getting pyro every Raw, every SmackDown. I was thinking they were just trying to use it all up, and that turns out that's what they were doing. They had all this spare pyro, they're just trying to use it so they could cut costs. So now we need to listen to JoJo, the beautiful, absolutely gorgeous JoJo. Good ring announcer, really good ring announcer. I'd let her ring announce me. Don't know who I like better, JoJo, Greg Hamilton, or Mike Rome. They're the three announcers now, aren't they? All different. Issue with JoJo is she speaks. I'm a cheek to talk, but she speaks really quickly. Joe. So she'll say, weigh 282 pounds, and you kind of miss it. 272 pounds from Pensacola, Florida. She's doing okay here. Roman says, you already know the name. Ass. Believe that. Here comes Heyman. Now, if Lesnar does leave, God, and Heyman goes with him, I'll be very sad because I do miss Heyman, but there is rumours that he's been working backstage, which is a great thing. And I'd love him. I know it didn't work really well before with Ryback and Curtis Axel and things like that, but I think Heyman could take someone else on. Cesaro as well was a kind of a bust, but if he could take on a Paul Heyman stable or something, and it really helps, makes people's matches feel big, it makes them feel more important. You're kind of making people with Heyman, which shouldn't really happen, I suppose. You should be making yourself, but it's fine. Here we go, Chad Patton in charge of this one. I don't know whether to treat this as a commentary thing. Here we go, we're live at the Barclays Centre. I'll definitely be better than the commentary team on this one. But here we go. Barclays Centre, sold out main event of SummerSlam. It is Strowman, Joe, Roman and Lesnar. Universal title. Now, I watched this obviously at the time. And then I watched it at the end of last year to kind of decide where I ranked it in terms of one of the best matches of the year. And if my memory serves me correctly, absolute cluster, this one, in a good way. Not to be confused, unbelievable suplex, not to be confused with the really bad cluster that was the Royal Rumble 2018 with Strowman, Lesnar and Kane. Now the new mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, officially. What? Unbelievable. But yeah, that was the one that with Kane, Strowman and Lesnar was just terrible, man. It was so bad. It was only on for 10 minutes and it was just, everybody was just stoating about and big move and then a chair shot, then we're going through the table and it was just... I remember this one being a little bit better, and that's probably because Roman was in it. And Joe, of course. Joe's great. So here we go. We're looking at Roman and Lesnar here. Big German. Oh, Suplex City, baby. That's the PG version. German to Lesnar. No, German to Joe. German Joe. Now, so we're getting Lesnar versus Roman at SummerSlam 2018. Listen to this. Listen to the pop this is getting. No wonder they did it so soon. Listen to the yes chants. And then they got it at No Mercy. It ended up being pish. So yeah, anyway, I keep getting put up for this. An incredible match. Lesnar versus Reigns this SummerSlam. And Roman needs to win the title. I so hope he does. Not only because I'm a Roman Reigns fan, just because it makes the most sense. And if he doesn't win, then he's going to be on the chase for even more years. And he's also going to get booed even more because his stock is drastically dropping. Like, why does he need another title shot? They're going to put the title on him eventually. Why does he need it now, Why don't they just put him the title now and let him have those awesome matches again? Remember the matches he had with AJ Styles and Triple H? And so good, man. Rollins and Ambrose. He can carry it to WrestleMania. Do the Shield triple threat in the main event of WrestleMania 35 in New York. It'd be great. That's what to do. And here we go. Strowman not letting him. The Strowman and Reigns feud was really good. They did really good business together. And if people say it was all Strowman, that's an utter fib. Because we all know, it's no secret, that Roman is a much better worker than Strowman. And I like Strowman. But Roman's one of the best workers in the world. Barricade City here. Totally. Oh my word! Something I'll say about with Reigns and Lesnar. Reigns fucking goes for those spears. And Lesnar's had issues with stomach pains. He had a sore tummy. He had diverticulitis, which was a really bad disease in his tummy. But Roman doesn't care, man. He just does this fucking spear all the time. So does a lot of people, actually. The power slams and stuff that Strowman always gives. There's Joe with the Uranagi at the table. I love when the table doesn't break. I know it probably hurts a lot more, but it just looks so vicious. Here comes Strowman. Jesus. It's funny when a match like this where they're just shouting, "Oh, oh, here comes Strowman, oh." Just the utter chaos. There's JBL. I forgot JBL was still on commentary back then. Obviously JBL doesn't have the best reputation in the world, but I always enjoyed this commentary. I think because he was a commentator back when I was a youngster. He always was quite funny. Strowman. Lesnar try to hit him a bit of the barricade with loads of padding on it. They got a "This is awesome" chant. 3 minutes into the match. Running power slam. Table's there. Oh! Now this is kind of, first time this has happened so soon in a match as well. And that was all Lesnar as well, the total flip up there. But Strowman nailing Lesnar in the most wrestling context possible. I hope there's not a bad glare off my glasses. There is. It doesn't matter. Takes out Lesnar. Now he goes back to Joe. Does he not do it like 3 times to Lesnar here? Strowman chants. Drive by Roman. Maybe I'll commentate like Vince McMahon. Drive by Roman Reigns. Here comes Samoa Joe, and what a maneuver! That was my Vince McMahon commentary impression. Be great if Vince was on commentary like since then as well. He's still on commentary now, just slagging everybody. Because obviously back in the day he was in it, so and stock was higher. He was putting over everybody. Now it'd be like, what a miss! Who is this? AJ Styles. Who is this guy? You wonder what Vince thinks of these people. I wonder what Vince thinks of Samoa Joe. Obviously he was a made star before there would be. Oh my word! Strowman just launched. There was one, was it a Raw or something where Roman was running towards Strowman, and Strowman just launched a commentator chair like that, and it bounced off Roman's head, and it was hilarious. That was kind of the same there. Obviously, it would not hurt in the slightest. It's so padded, but because it was Strowman. Here we go, another one, another running power slam, taking out Lesnar. Any excuse to get Lesnar to any excuse to get Lesnar to take a wee lie down for a bit. Look at JBL's face. I would do these things back in the day. Last call with CM42 TV, for matches that I knew really well. Like I did TLC 2, and I did what else did I do? I did another one, like a really, really well known one. It wasn't Rock and Austin, was it? I can't remember. I did one. And obviously I could tell stories, I guess, about my experiences with it, but this is somewhat recent and I've only seen it a few times. So this is the first one on replay here. Big running power slam to Lesnar through the Spanish table and then through the SmackDown table. Is there 4 announce tables out there? So I'm certain there was a French one as well. Do one more table. Some of the chants are disgraceful. No, only 3. Is it only 3? Oh, look at this. No chance. Just looks ridiculous, man. And no one had ever done that before. And then I think at the Royal Rumble, Lesnar does it to Strowman. Look at Heyman. Stop! Heyman's brilliant, man. There's Adam Pearce, Jamie Noble, Finlay, And he loves to fight. All these men, look at all these bodies trying to get the table off him. I wonder how heavy it would be. Obviously it's heavy. You probably couldn't lift it up, but... Heyman's just screaming. No one better than Heyman. No one better than Heyman. Good JBL trying to help as well. I always like that. I think that's really cool. See when like the different commentators from the different brands would always react to each other. Like, so JBL would react to the Raw match, or Michael Cole would react to the SmackDown match. Just makes it different, makes it kind of cool, kind of showing, acknowledging the fact of different shows. I always thought of WrestleMania when Undertaker won the world title. I think it was 23. Yeah, 23 when he beat Batista. And like you can see JR and the King like popping for Taker winning the title. Even though it was a SmackDown match, I always thought that was pretty cool. So it's kind of cool seeing JBL reacting and popping and being amazed for for the Raw main event. Here they take Lesnar away, giving Lesnar time to breathe. Because he couldn't... I think Lesnar's perfectly capable of doing a fucking 20-minute match on his own. He had 60-minute matches with Kurt Angle and stuff. Maybe nowadays he's a bit older, but Jesus. He doesn't. I feel like this happens a lot with Lesnar. I'm certain it happened like 2 years ago, or something happened recently. Do you know what happened? It happened in the triple threat match with Rollins and Cena. The exact same thing happened. And Rollins had the elbow drop through the announce table. Because Strowman. So now we're thinking, hopefully we'll have a new champion. Hopefully we'll get a new Universal Champion here. And hopefully it is Samoa Joe or Roman Reigns or Braun Strowman. But then Lesnar ends up... Spoiler, Lesnar ends up coming back later. But I don't know if that's a spoiler because Lesnar's the champion now. But still. Can you believe that Lesnar's still the champion? Like, of all the piss she's done. Not caring about, being there. Really not fussed if he was the champion or not. But still the champion for over a year. Shot to the face. Back then, if you'd told me, at SummerSlam 2017 that he'd still be the champion at 18, I would have been disappointed. I don't know if I'd totally be in disbelief, but I'd be disappointed that, I'd kind of wanted Roman or someone to be the champion. But I suppose AJ's had a long reign as well. AJ won the title in November. So AJ's coming up to the year mark, but I got a feeling in my plums that Joe beats AJ at SummerSlam. Just to kind of change it up a little bit on SmackDown. And I have no issue with that at all. I feel like in all of AJ's WWE title matches, no matter who he's against, even if it's someone I really like Shinsuke or even Rusev, I'm always kind of rooting for AJ to win because I don't want him to lose the title. I love AJ as champion. I love the fact that the best wrestler in the world is the WWE champion. That's the way it should be. But then I have no issue with Joe winning the title because I guess Joe... Ouch! Roman helped me like the pointy bit. I have no issue with Joe being WWE champion in the slightest. I do like how wrestlers such as Roman Reigns and Strowman and people who are so strong still sell the fact that they're struggling to lift the steel stairs, even though they could just throw it out the ring like that. Here comes Joe. Schoolboy 2-0. I think AJ and Joe will be a great match. Are they past their prime? Nah, I mean, they're still in their prime, especially AJ. So obviously they had great matches back in TNA, but that was a long time ago, man. Long time ago. So I'm sure it'll be good, and I think Joe will win. Maybe not the first time, maybe in the rematch if he has one. I guess Rusev never had a rematch, and I thought that match was really good. I thought the Rusev match was probably the best match on the show at Extreme Rules. I thought Rusev did a really good job making us think Rusev could win the title, because he did the same with Jinder Mahal the year before it could have happened. Obviously Rusev's a class above Jinder. Big Samoan drop. Now Joe and Reigns is an interesting matchup. Like, they're good together. They had a really good match once on Raw. But again, like, it's just two big guys kind of running into each other and stuff. But then again, the Roman and Braun Strowman feud was really good. And listen, the Roman sucks chance. It's weird, man. Because he definitely doesn't. But I boggles my mind. Here we go. Loads up. Superman coming. Jude's going to counter this. Kick to the gut. Taja Hajime. The Kata Hajime. The Taz mission. Strowman breaks it up. Double choke slam. You gotta be kidding me. 1, 2. Don't know whether to react here as if it's going to happen. It's all my God, be champion, because we know the outcome. Strowman's cut his ear. Strowman needed these big matches to make him better. You know, that's a big part of wrestling. You need to be in the ring with people who are equally as good or better than you in order to get better. You need the experience of main events and stuff like that to get better. Strowman needed the experience of being in the main event of SummerSlam with these 3 guys who are better than him. You know, and look at him now. You know, he's on top of the world now with the Money in the Bank. But another prediction I have for SummerSlam is I do believe that Kevin Owens will defeat Braun Strowman and win the Money in the Bank briefcase. I think that will happen. This is what I don't like about these sort of matches, is there's just so much sitting about, and I know it's selling, but here comes the beast. Look at that. Please don't go. Lesnar's like, okay. But Lesnar, he's still playing Lesnar, thankfully, here. He was still somewhat... Oh my word, big spear, taking him down. That looks great, man. Because again, this, the match at No Mercy hadn't happened yet, so the world still desperately wanted this match. It's just a shame that it ended up being pretty pish. That's the word for that match now. That match was pish. Suplex City! To Roman. Heyman's back as well. Like, you see how well Lesnar's moving here, and he was only out for about 5 minutes, so you wonder why he had to go away in a stretcher. But he's unbelievable. He's not human. He can do anything. Here comes Strowman again. Going to suplex Strowman. Big elbow. Remember the knee that Strowman gave Lesnar at the Royal Rumble? Oh, catching him in the Kimura. The move that broke Shawn Michaels and Triple H's arm, but will not break Strowman's arm because look at the size of it. I was going to do this as a live stream and watch an entire show and just talk about the show as it goes on. Do one I really, I know a lot, like WrestleMania 17 or another SummerSlam, but I was actually going to do the whole of SummerSlam 2017, but then I remembered it was 4 hours long. But I'm thinking about doing a live stream of this at some point as well. Let me know if this is good. Let me know if you enjoy this, because I may do it again at some point. Big spear. Again, not a care in the world. That's when Roman should have won the title, but Lesnar kicks out. So yeah, and I'd like to do this with other people, because there's obviously so much I can talk about, but I'm putting myself over here and considering myself the master of all wrestling just because I've got myself a microphone here and I'm doing alternative commentary in a match that I have no business doing alternative commentary for. But I guess people enjoy audio commentaries, don't they? On films and stuff, but from the director and the actors, not a fan, a simple mark like me. But it's fine. It's CM42 TV, and anything can happen. CM42 TV, where dreams come true. Here we go. What's happening now? Strowman is down. Roman going for the ooh-ah. Joe puts him in the thing. Oh my god, big drop kick by Strowman. I do like the dropkick Strowman does, it's a bit impressive. Big power slam. Now, another thing I don't like about Strowman is the feckin' power slam. It looks pish. Word of the video, pish. It just looks daft, doesn't it? Like, I remember in the Elimination Chamber I was getting frustrated because Strowman was just eliminating everybody with the power slam and it just looked rotten. He needs to do, I think the dropkick should be his finisher. Or something like that, you know what I mean? Not a feckin' running power slam that looks nonsense. Big Superman on the thing, and I'm also sick of the Superman punch. It's doing him no favours. He should just stop doing it. Ducks the clothesline. Up he goes. Still is a... See, things like that I don't like. That's daft. Here we go. Chad Patton coming in. Amazing kick out. Sends Roman back to his feet. And Reigns can feel it. Reigns can feel it. Here comes a big dog. Spear time. Ooh! Hit him. You knew that wasn't going to work. You knew that was not going to work. Here comes running power slam. Dead easy to take. Looks pish. That one looked not too bad. Here comes Lesnar. This is like the good bit of the match, isn't it? This is like, okay, here we go. Not the fucking lying about and Lesnar needs a wee break, which I think is daft. But when it comes to false finishes and a fatal 4-way and people breaking up the pin and stuff, that's always good. So all this sort of lumping about and stuff. I know it's selling, but it's not very good selling. What are we doing here? Surely the end is near here. Strowman. Oh, Lesnar gets Strowman up. Strowman escapes, puts him up. Here comes the pish running. Oh, spear. Didn't see that coming. Reigns selling the fact that he's just speared Strowman, because Strowman's just so massive. He's just so big. Here we go, some more lying about. This is what I wanted. It's fine for replays or whatever, but like, for example now, but like, when there's no replays happening, there's just fawing about. Fawing about. Roman and Lesnar. A year in the making. It's actually 3 years in the making. Here you go. F5. If they're going to pin anyone, it's going to be Joe. Because they're not going to pin Reigns. Here comes Joe. Yeah, Joe had a match earlier in the year, didn't he? Great Balls of Fire. Thank God that's not came back. Forgot about Great Balls of Fire. That's when Joe... I was all for that. I was like, yes. Joe versus Lesnar. And that was rather pish as well. Lesnar's got Joe up. Big F5. That'll be it. Cover. Roman breaks it up. What did Great Balls of Fire replace? Because this year we've had Payback, we've had Extreme Rules, we've had Money in the Bank. I suppose we had Greatest Royal Rumble, didn't we? So didn't really replace anything. It just added. It was just an addition. I suppose we don't have Battleground this year either. The infamous Battleground last year when it was the Punjabi prison return that went down so well. They've actually not done the pay-per-view this year. There was a SmackDown one, but SmackDown had... it's joint now, isn't it? I'm being silly. It's the joint pay-per-views now, so there's no need for extra ones, thankfully. I like them better joint, but just means they're longer. But I mean, there's more stars on the pay-per-views now. Here comes Roman. Terrible weather. What a shame. I'm watching SummerSlam. It should be sunny outside. I think last summer was pretty sunny. We were supposed to have a really good summer this year. And there's been an amazing summer down in England and London, but here in Scotland, pish weather as usual. Lesnar catches Reigns. F5, pin him. No chance. I didn't know they pinned they pinned Reigns. I thought he pinned Joe. That is worse. How many times has Lesnar beat Reigns? WrestleMania. SummerSlam. Greatest Royal Rumble. 3. There you go. Thank God that's over. Lesnar retains the Universal Championship. Last year at SummerSlam. Will it be the case at 2018? Oh my God. I hope not. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Hopefully it was worth it, I guess. Sitting for half an hour watching last year's SummerSlam. And I guess if this works out okay, I'll do some more. Maybe do it as a live stream. That may be a bit easier, but we'll see. So yeah, until next time, folks, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy SummerSlam and go back and watch some classic SummerSlam matches to get yourselves into the mood. Stay safe, everyone.